I've spent years tracking wildlife in these northern forests, but what I witnessed that spring, it was unlike anything I'd ever seen. I'd set up my hide near a known bear den, hoping to get some footage of a mother and cubs emerging after their winter sleep. They were bundles of energy, pure joy in furry form. I filmed them for hours, captivated by their playful antics. Then, the cubs' adventurous spirit led them to something that made my blood run cold. A massive, wild beehive. I knew this was trouble. I've seen what even a few bee stings can do to a bear. A full-scale attack. I didn't even want to think about it. It happened so fast. One moment, they were enjoying their sweet treat. The next, all hell broke loose. A furious cloud of bees erupted from the hive, a living, stinging storm. I've never seen anything like it. The air was thick with them, a buzzing, angry mass. The sounds, the roars of pain, the frantic buzzing, the cubs' whimpers. It was horrifying. I kept filming, even though my hands were shaking. I knew this was important, that this needed to be documented. Unlike most animals that would have flee immediately after a sting, the bears, attracted by the sweetness, kept coming back to the honey, attracting more and more bees. I could see them weakening, stumbling. The sheer number of bees was overwhelming. They were covered, head to toe, in a living, stinging shroud. I knew from experience that this wasn't just about pain. Bee venom in large doses is a powerful neurotoxin. It can paralyze, cause respiratory failure. It can kill. And these weren't just a few stings. This was an unprecedented infestation. And then they fell. One by one, they collapsed, their struggles growing weaker until they lay still, buried beneath a seething mass of bees. I felt helpless, sick to my stomach. I'm a filmmaker, not a rescuer, but I knew I had to do something. Seeing those rangers arrive, it was like a weight lifted off my chest. I'd been in contact with them before, knew they were experienced, but even they were shocked by what they saw. This was beyond anything they'd encountered. They moved with practiced efficiency, using smoke to subdue the bees, donning their protective gear. It was a delicate operation. One wrong move, and they could be overwhelmed by the swarm themselves. They were so gentle, so careful with those bears. You could see the concern, the determination in their eyes. They knew these animals' lives hung in the balance. The field hospital was a scene of controlled chaos. The vet was incredible, calm, focused, barking out orders. They removed hundreds, maybe thousands, of bees and stingers, anti-venom, fluids, antibiotics. They threw everything they had at it. Just when we thought they were out of the woods, one of the cubs took a turn for the worse. Anaphylactic shock. His breathing was labored, his tongue was swelling. It was touch and go. Doc didn't hesitate. Epinephrine straight away. It was a tense few minutes watching that little cub fight for every breath, but they got him stabilized. They saved him. That was the turning point. From then on, all three bears started to show signs of improvement. It was slow, gradual, but it was progress. Watching them recover, seeing them eat, drink, and even play a little. It was incredibly rewarding to know that I played a small part in their survival. It's moments like those that make all the hardship, all the risk worthwhile. The release, that's always the best part. Seeing them walk back into the wild, free and healthy. We made sure to release them far from that deadly hive, in a part of the forest with plenty of food and water. It was a bittersweet moment, saying goodbye. But it was the right thing to do. This whole experience, it reinforced something I've always believed. We share this planet with incredible creatures. We have a responsibility to protect them, to respect their wildness. Bees, bears, they're all part of the same intricate web. And when we damage one part of that web, we damage it all. We need to learn to coexist, to appreciate the beauty and fragility of the natural world before it's too late.